Chick. Today we are hopefully doing the last rack and bottling for blueberry wine. The last time we looked at this was in middle of June, and she was close to 14%. So I don't anticipate that she has changed much. But we're going to do a final reading just in case. You never know. Every little point helps in raising up that ABV, right? So, here she is, the blueberry wine. We started her back in May. So, and now it's in almost towards the end of July. So, you know, wines do take a little bit of time. Some take longer than others. So 2 to 3 months is about the right time frame. You want to, you know, give them the time that they need to ferment, to flocculate all the particulates out and settle, age a little bit, you know, get yummy. You don't want to rush these. These are not wines and stuff like that or meads that you really want to drink in a couple of weeks. No. They don't have any time whatsoever if you give them just a couple of weeks. Even a month I think is a little too short. I have another brew going that's just a month in and not ready. So, you know, gotta give them their time. Blueberry wine, though, I think is ready. Let's make sure, though. Alrighty. So everything has been sanitized, of course, in my Star San. And we did rack back in June, I believe, the first rack. So this should be the final second rack. I shouldn't have very much leaves in there, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. I don't see any leaves, so I just got some on my nose. Let's give her a specific gravity reading. I promise I haven't started drinking yet. She's nice and clear. Although I think, if I remember right, she was clear the last time too. I'm trying to be very careful so I don't drive up any wispy leaves or anything. It's not going to be a hard pack leaves if we have anything. It's going to be just the last particulates and wispies. I'm trying to be as careful as I can so that we don't disturb anything. All right. Yeah, it's floating. All right. So, let me see where she was at. The last time, let's see, she was at a little on the high side, but she started out pretty high. She was at 1050. She started out at 1156, and then we tested her in early May or mid-May. We made it in early May. 1090, and now in June she was at 1050, and it's July now, so let's see what she is now. She's out, I don't think she probably moved a whole lot, so I don't anticipate her having to move much. She's at 10. I wish this thing would stop moving. 10. She dropped like 2 points, so 10.48. Just a little bit, but not a whole lot. And it's been almost a month, so I'm pretty sure that she's done for. And it could be that I had misread the last one too, because it was only, you know, 2/100ths of a point. She's going to be on the sweet side, but that's okay. A little sweet, but really not too bad. Yeah, think she'll be all clear? Okay. Alrighty. So, so that was 13.91%. So she's probably just a hair closer to 14. So, and I believe we used Loudman 71B on that. So that was like 14 or 15%. Hotter than Hades in here. Whew. It's really hot in eastern North Carolina right now. So I'm just like a dying. And I have the air conditioner on and I'm dying. It's hot. All right, let's get her racked. I'm going to pour this into this vessel here so that I don't disturb any leaves over there. We're going to transfer her into this jug, and then I'll transfer her into bottles. So, let me get that set up. Bring out my little coffee can. Put her up high. Try not to jostle it too much. I'm going to have to stand for this because you know me, I'm short. And I just can't stretch up that high. Ooh, I'm cutting my head off. Oh, well. That's not the part you really want to see, right? Okay, I'm going to put the tube in here. If y'all have seen my videos, you know that I clip my tubes so they don't fly all over the place. I'm going to put the auto siphon in about halfway, and then we're going to pump away. I'm going to fill this jug up, and then we'll be back in just a few minutes, okay? All right, so I had a fair amount of sludge at the bottom of the first demijohn. So it was a good thing that I did siphon into another jug just to try to eliminate some of that. I probably did pick some up a little bit, but now it's kind of distributed. The little bit that I do have sludge-wise, it's distributed in this whole thing. So these bottles that I have sanitized will just have little minute bits of solubles. And so if they settle down, it won't be too terribly bad. I do have a bottle that I'm planning on giving to some good friends of mine. So I've got one little sample bottle. These are, I think I have mentioned these before. These are actually sake bottles. My brother loves sake, and I've asked him to save me some of these sake bottles because they're perfect for giving out as gifts. Samples, like enough for like 2 glasses, you know. So instead of a big old wine bottle that somebody might go, ooh, I don't like this, you know, they're not wasting too much. Also, if I'll be brutally honest, I want some for myself. So, you know, a little bit to the friends, a little more for me. That might be selfish, but you know, if they want their own wine, they can start brewing themselves, right? No, I don't mind giving them as gifts. All right, so I should have enough bottles. I got this huge old bottle, so most of that should go in there, and then this glass bottle, and then I have some for the sample. So I should have enough for all of this. Oh, I forgot my bottling wand. Dang it. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm back. I've almost forgot this. This bottling wand makes life a whole lot easier when you're trying to bottle. Because it's got one of those spring-loaded ends that when you push down, it opens it up so the liquid can run into your bottle, and then when you lift it up, it closes again, so that way you can transfer from a bottle to a bottle without spilling it all over the place. You just put it on for, you know, about a ½ inch or so. So there we go. All right, I'm set up for that. So I'm going to bring my coffee tin back up. Stand up again, so. Now with this one, I can go all the way to the bottom now without worrying about picking up any leaves or anything while I'm bottling the rest of everything. So, do the small sample bottle, and then I'm just going to do the other ones, and we'll see you in just a few. All right, it goes all the way down. This goes all the way in. You have to have the whole thing depressed down while you're pumping for it to start working. Otherwise, you're not going to be going nowhere. So having just two hands, it makes it kind of difficult. So let's see how we do. There we go. We got it. All right, we'll see you in a minute. Okay, folks, I'm back. I managed to get my sample bottle from my friend, so I'm going to print out a pretty label and put that on there for her, and then give that to her, and I hope she enjoys it. So this one's for you, Tina. Yeah, it's going to have its own private label. And then I've got two other big bottles that I just, save bottles of whatever kind I can find, and then I'll put in the wines. I'll label these. I don't have the labels taken off. I do like taking the labels off so that you don't have all this other stuff. But if it's just me and my husband or, close friends, I'll just label it. That way I know what it is and when it was made, in case we lose a bottle or something, and a couple of years later we go, oh, there it is. Like that's never really happened, but you never know, it might. Anyway, that's the end of the blueberry wine making series. So check me out for my next video, and we'll do something new or something else or finish something, or you never know what I'm going to be doing next. I'm all over the board for wine and meads and such. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to the next one, and you guys have a great weekend or weekday or night, morning, whatever. Bye, guys. Looks a little crooked, but it gives a character. Let's give her a